Hello. This video will show a typical scanning sequence of the BCTracker web application running on our local development workstation. So the typical scan, or the link, first of all, the link to get to this BCTracker application is shown here. And if it's working properly, the first prompt should be scanning the employee's ID. And typically the cursor should be focused on the edit text box here, and the employee, would be scanning the QR code or the barcode of the employee ID. In this tutorial, I'm gonna just key in the employee's ID directly from the keyboard. So a valid testing data employee's ID is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next prompt in the sequence is the job status, and the job status that we use for testing is in process. And after scanning in the job status, the next prompt is scan job number. And for testing, I use 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the starting of an operation or a job, and the system is then showing which job number, which operation number, which company, what part number, and the starting time. Okay, and at this point in the scanning process, the operator, the employee, would then start working on the job or the part or the operation. The system, in the meantime, will continue to keep track of the duration or the elapsed time of this scan, so at least it knows that the operation started at a certain time. When the operator is done with the job, the same sequence is then scanned into the system. So starting with the employee's ID. Note if the employee is scanning the same ID, the same operation, same status, same job number, that signals the system to end that operation, thereby calculate the elapsed time for that operation. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and put in the same exact employee's ID, 2, 3, 4, 5, same job status, which is in process, same job number, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now notice, because the system detected this exact same employee, same job, same status, it signals the ending of this process. Therefore, it triggers a new prompt, which is the prompt for quantity completed. So at this point, you can key in the quantity completed, for example 10, and that ends the scan. So in the system, it's calculated the total time it took to process that job, that operation, by that employee, and also the quantity completed. At this point, it's simply starting a new scanning sequence, waiting for the next employee, next operator, and the next set of operation, job number, and status.